Hello, Coach Holmes here, and today we're going to be talking about finding the equation of a line given that is either parallel or perpendicular. So one of the first things I want to be able to do is I need a good understanding of what slope-intercept form is, which I know slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Now, as far as what we need to know, what do we need to know? Well, we need to know what slope is, which is m, and the b is a y-intercept. Okay? So we need to know what slope and y-intercepts are. And I know that m is going to be my slope, b is going to be my y-intercept. The next we need to know is point slope form, which is given as y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. And what do we need to know? Well, we need to know m as the slope and the x1, y1, that's my point. That's the point that is going to be given to us. Now, the reason why both of these are important is simply because I need to be able to set it up in point slope form first, do a little bit of algebra, work your way out in order to get slope intercept form. Because we do mainly want to be able to set it up in slope intercept form, but it may be times when I want you to set it up in point slope form, just so that way you get the feel of actually setting it up to begin with. So first off, I have this equation, write an equation of a line passing through -1, 1 that is parallel to the line y equals 2x minus 3, and we want to leave it in slope-intercept form. Well, first off, I gotta be able to identify what the slope is, because I know with parallel lines, the slope is gonna be the same, okay? So, the slope is the number in front of the x right here, or my coefficient, which happens to be 2. So my parallel slope, and I'm going to put parallel m for slope, as 2. Because I know parallel slopes are the same. So, next, I want to be able to put it in point slope form. So I'm going to do y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. Now, I know that my y value is 1, so I'm going to do y minus 1 equals, slope is 2, and the value for x1 is -1. But I'm going to make it a positive 1 because I know the two negatives cancel each other out to make it a positive. So the next thing I got to do is I got to distribute the 2 in order to get y equals mx plus b. And the reason for that is because my main goal is to be able to get the y by itself. So after I distribute the 2, y minus 1 equals 2x plus 2. Then the next thing I gotta do, in order to get this y by itself, I gotta add 1 to both sides. So add 1. And I get y equals 2x plus 3. And that will give me the equation y equals 2x plus 3. Okay? Now that I have it in slope-intercept form, I'm basically done. Which I know I'm done because I got the y by itself. So my equation is going to be y equals 2x plus 3. My next equation, on the next problem, is write an equation of a line through 2, 3 that is perpendicular to 2x plus y equals 2. But I want to leave it in slope-intercept form, okay? Now, I don't necessarily know what my slope is because this isn't in slope-intercept form. So I'm going to have a little bit of an issue. But what I can do is I can go ahead, not 3, 2, is I can subtract this 2x from both sides so that I get y equals negative 2x plus 2. Now it's in slope-intercept form. So the slope of this line is negative 2. Now remember, with perpendicular, I gotta take the reciprocal of that fraction and change the sign. Well, I can put a 1 underneath. So if I flip the fraction, I make it 1 over 2, but I gotta change my sign. So for perpendicular, I'm just gonna put PER period for perpendicular for short. So my perpendicular slope is going to be 1 over 2. So now, putting it in point slope form, doing y minus 3 equals 1 over 2 parentheses x minus 2. So now I got to do distributive property again, because again my main goal is to get the y by itself. I would subtract 3, but I can't because there's not really any terms to combine with. I gotta get rid of the parentheses first. So distribute to 1/2. So I get 1 over 2x minus 1. Left side doesn't change. So now I just gotta add 3 to both sides. So the 3's cancels out. I get y equals 1 over 2x plus 2. So now that I'm in slope-intercept form, with the y by itself, I got my answer or my equation, y equals 1 over 2x plus 2. And that's what our main goal is. Our main goal is to be able to find the second equation of any given line depending on if it's parallel or perpendicular. Okay, so we want to be able to find second equations given that one is parallel and the other one might be perpendicular. Thank you and have a good day.